Okay, everybody, this is the second installment of Mother Boo's Tales.
Beer time.
Beer time! Oh, it's so cold. Okay.
Should I let them warm up?
Okay. Second installment of Mother Boo's Tales.
Alice in Wonderland.
By Lewis Carroll.
Alice in Wonderland.
And illustrated by
Alice in Wonderland.
Aaron Brockovich. McGuire.
Mackworth.
Yeah, Macklemore.
Macklemore.
Okay, so
there's this girl, and her name was Alice, and she was supposed to marry the Duke of
Chellington.
Birmingham. So then she starts, has a hallucination, and there's a rabbit that's in a hurry, and she falls down a tree hole.
Yeah, and she goes down this rabbit hole because she was like, you know what, let's not get married. Let's see where this rabbit's going to go.
So then she goes, and she's in a world of weird stuff.
And she just keeps falling down this hole.
And there's a piano and a bottle of diet. That's cherry Coke.
That's cherry, and it looks like she's grabbing for a jar of marmalade.
She's trying to get a jar of marmalade.
Trying to get a jar of Lady
Marmalade.
So when she gets to the end of this hole,
she's tiny, and then she's big.
And there's this tile floor, right?
A key.
And she's like, man, I'm too small. I can't reach this key that's up on this table, and apparently it goes to this door I'm supposed to go through. And then there's just this shit laying on the floor. There's a cake, it says eat me, and there's a bottle that says drink me.
It's hot.
It's pretty hot, and let's get us a drink of beer.
So then she gets the key and she goes out the door. I hate this part.
I think she...
So she goes outside, and there's this jungle. Yeah. Apparently, in the book, she's swimming in some water, and a glove. There's a glove. And then she's a bitch. And there's a flamingo, I think.
No, what's that? Okay, no, she started crying, dude, because she was so huge. Because she took that stuff.
She'd been on Atkins, and she ruined it.
That's bad for you.
But she lost a lot of weight on it.
She did, and
cholesterol through the roof, though.
She started crying, and it flooded everything, and she couldn't swim. And then she gets big, I guess. And that rabbit that she saw jump down the hole, she sees him out the window, and she's like, "Bro!"
She had no tits, and even as a giant, she had no tits.
Flat-chested as can be. I mean, flatter than Illinois, man.
I think she was supposed to be a kid, though.
I think so. Oh, man.
It's okay.
Let's
just skip that page.
We're getting into a dark place.
We're in control of this
book.
But
she saw the rabbit and was like, man, she was way too big, so she had to take this stuff to make her small.
So then she runs into a Wesley Snipes-looking worm, as per this book.
He's toking it up pretty hard on a hookah.
And doing some shrooms.
In the book, it doesn't show him smoking the hookah because I think they want to make it kind of kid-friendly. But we know he was pretty well lit this whole time, and he was executive looking like a VP. And he tells her it's hey, this is where you need to go.
Who's that? You're skipping pages. Go back. Okay, you didn't skip pages.
I didn't skip it.
He's like, you gotta
go to this old woman's house. And this old woman's like, why don't you take care of the baby pig while I'm making the stew? And she's making this stew, right? And all of her fucking crockery is just broke up all over his damn kitchen. And this cat is looking at Alice's ass, and he's like, "I'm getting this." And she's looking at look at that. He's looking at her ass, and she's looking at that cat look at that shit.
She's kind of nervous. I think she's nervous.
She's nervous.
What is that old lady just so pissed off about?
Dude, I think her suit's not right. I think her husband was a drunk and he broke all of her shit. He just stays out getting drunk while she's trying to cook. She's trying to get on she's trying to get on Food Network.
I may throw up on this recording.
Yeah, please don't. And then she's like, Alice is holding this baby pig, and this pig, man,
Can we just... I hate that pig right now.
Yeah, he loves Alice, though.
I don't remember a pig.
And then after she leaves this house, because I guess this old woman's drunken husband comes in and just breaks up all kinds of shit, and he's like, you need to get out of here. And... So Alice leaves, drops the baby fucking pig, and the goddamn pedophile cat. There are so many cats in this book. And then she gets in the woods. And she sees this one cat, and he is, like, fucking out there, man. He's got this crazy-ass grin. He disappears, and he's like, his head's fucking floating.
Oh, Satan cat.
The Cheshire kitty.
Oh, God, I got the hiccups now.
Then the cat vanished, and Alice was pretty surprised.
Well, this story's not going anywhere.
As what was going on. And the cat tells her, it's like, hey, man, there's going to be a damn tea party going on. I got a few friends going to be there. Fucking March Hare's going to be there. This little narcoleptic mouse is going to be there. She's always on Quaaludes, and the Mad Hatter is going to be there.
So she gets to the party, and Johnny Depp is there with a rabbit and some cake. And, so he's got a 5/16 inch dick. And so then she goes and she meets the Red Queen, who likes to hit chipmunks with flamingos. And she's a bitch, and nobody likes her. She's like, Red Queen, fuck you. And I don't remember this part. It's something about a sparrow.
Jesus Christ, it's an armadillo head on a turtle.
God damn.
God, I'm way too...
Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up.
What was Lewis Carroll think? Is this hell? Anyway, so Alice ends up getting called to jury duty, right? In front of the Red Queen and the King, and then the White Rabbit's blowing a trumpet, and they're like, hey, you know... Alice, you got some pretty outstanding warrants on you. You got a few DUIs and some shit. You've been driving around Wonderland like a goddamn maniac without due regard.
It is goddamn hot in here.
Pretty hot. So, you know, they
I don't remember the king being there.
I don't either. I thought she killed his ass.
He looks like Sir Ian McGregor.
So, anyway, the Queen was like, so, Alice, you know, you're new here, so we're going to give you about 12 hours of community service. Oh. But before you do your 12 hours of community service, and, guys, I'm just going to be honest with you, our book ended, and it's not anything the way my childhood remembers.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell it how Stan Lee wrote it. So, she had to kill the Jabberwocky, which... was a giant dragon, and they're like, you gotta have, it's the Vorpal sword.
It was the Vorpal.
I don't know what the hell I called it earlier.
Wasn't the Vorpal sword something you can get in like D&D?
If it ain't Vorpal, it ain't real butter.
So, Alice comes charging through there, drunk off her ass with the Vorpal sword, riding on a damn Bandersnatch, who she ripped her damn eye out like 3 hours earlier.
Riding on her snatch.
Riding on her snatch.
She killed it, and
she killed the Jabberwocky. He got pretty turnt, and there was one point where she cuts the thing's head off. And then Helena Bonham Carter comes out of nowhere. She just got done banging Brad Pitt from Fight Club. And she's like, you killed my Jabberwocky!
It was Brad Pitt from Legend of the Fall.
Oh, man, that's such a good movie.
God damn, dude.
He scalped some bitches.
Oh, dude. He stabbed that bear in his foot.
He did. That's what Alice in Wonderland needed more. It needed more bear stabbing and some kraut scalping.
Scrop clopping?
Scrop clopping.
So he scropped the clout, and she's like, no, she killed my dragon thing.
And then
where did the Red Queen go?
And she got banished because
by who?
By friggin' what's her name from the Princess Diaries.
So she was only powerful because of her dragon, Game of Thrones.
Pretty much, yeah. She was.
They fucking ripped this.
Khaleesi of Wonderland.
If she was my aunt, I'm just saying.
I would have laid it.
Oh my god, dude! I would have made some weird babies.
I would have laid some serious pipe. So anyway, after all that bull mess happens on a giant fucking chessboard, of all things to have this battle, is on a chessboard.
Could have been a colored checkerboard.
Yeah, it was real weird.
A lot of squares.
And after she killed it, after she killed that thing, the Mad Hatter was like, "Oh my god." That was the most badass thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. So he starts to futter whacking him. He commenced to
in front of everyone.
To futter whacking in front of everybody. and everybody was futter whacking and Twitter pated so hard that I mean it was the most joyous moment. And to tell you the truth, when I saw it, when she cut his head off.
And died.
And he died.
It was really Lord of the Rings.
It was. There was a lot of stuff going on. Guys, I'm scared. I think I might have flipped ashes in my beer.
Drink it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Drink it, pussy. Tastes like ashes.
Tastes like cold, smooth PBR to me. Anyway,
we're not endorsed by PBR.
So basically, this story ends the same way the Wizard of Oz did. The bitch was sleeping, and she was just having some crazy-ass dreams. We all get that way.
She got laid.
She got so laid. That Bandersnatch.
They futter-whacked her
Bandersnatch so hard, man.
And that's the end of the book.
That was it. I hope everybody liked it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all.
Or not.
We're not.
Fuck you.
Yep.